corridor to go into the bathroom. They were firing down the corridor. We were just coming.
And how long was it before help arrived to finally get you out?
Well, help was there. We would hear that it was on the news and they had surrounded the building, but we were stuck for 5 hours, between 4 and 5 hours.
And when you finally came out,
we were hiding in the bathroom cubicle.
When you came out, what did you see as you were taken out of the building?
There was tear gas canisters that had hit the walls. There was glass walls that had been shattered. We were walking on glass. The tear gas was just clearing. There were bullets. There's a lot of casualties. There were dead bodies. The most peculiar sight to see dead bodies next to escalators and handbags and just a normal shopping mall scene with such gruesomeness.
It would be for anyone. Of course, it is still ongoing, correct?
Unfortunately, it's still ongoing. I left an hour ago, and they've blocked off all the roads, and there's still people being held captive inside. There are volunteers nearby, and the bodies are going to a morgue nearby as well.
Mr. Rakuya, thank you very much for joining us from Nairobi, Kenya. We'll be checking. The group has claimed responsibility for attacking that mall, killing 39 and wounding 150. That group is very well known to the intelligence community and is being affiliated with Al-Qaeda in East Africa. So I want to talk with Rick Francona about this group. And Rick is a retired U.S. military intelligence officer, I should point this out, and a CNN military analyst. And Rick, Al-Shabab is a name that we have heard before. They are said to be behind this attack. Just remind us who they are and why they would target civilians at a shopping mall.
Well, this is a group resident in Somalia. They've been they had a real cause célèbre in the U.S. They were trying to recruit a lot of Americans to fight for them. There's a lot of problems inside this organization, Martin. They're really fractured right now. There's one faction that wants to work only in Somalia, and there's another that wants to go in a global jihad. But the reason they're attacking Kenya is because Kenya has been supporting the Somali government in their efforts to eradicate these people. The Kenyan Army, the Kenyan Air Force have been very effective, and so striking out against Kenya makes perfect sense. Going after this mall makes perfect sense. This is a soft target. It's in a high-profile area. There's going to be a lot of foreigners there, a lot of wealthy there. This was well planned and well thought out.
And, you know, we talk about Kenya. Many people may think that this is far away and removed from the United States, but there actually is a strong link between the United States and Kenya and terrorism going back to 1998.
Oh, absolutely. You know, we've been involved in the global war in terror for a long time with the Kenyans. You know, we lost our embassy was attacked there in August. I lost some friends in that embassy bombing. And, you know, there's been a lot of Islamic fundamentalist groups like that operating in Kenya. Kenya's also been the venue for attacks against Israeli interests as well. Lots of Israeli interests in the country. In fact, this particular mall is owned by an Israeli corporation.
And, you know, should we be worried in this country about this kind of a group and these kind of attacks?
Well, I don't think they have the reach right now to strike somewhere in the United States, but they do have the capability to strike American interests overseas, and that's what you're seeing here. They're going after Western targets. They want to inflict pain on the West, and they want to use Kenya to do it. They want to embarrass the Kenyan government. And events like this get headlines all over the world. If they had attacked a purely Kenyan target, we may not be talking about it. But when you've got all these Westerners involved, that's when you get the publicity that they want. This is how they operate.
CNN